This kitten is very obsessed with fast food. He goes to fast food places several times a week. Fast food is his favorite thing in the entire world. He loves it and will never stop eating it. Never! And he never considers drinking fresh, healthy water. He would always be drinking cups of soda day and night, no matter what. Sadly, he wasn't any better at home. He was never productive, and all he did was watch TV and binge eat all day long. After that, he would go to sleep for the rest of the day and sleep for hours and hours to the point where it was unhealthy. His favorite sport was basketball, and each week he would go to the court to play. He really enjoyed his time playing and would always have fun. But the sad thing was that he got upset since his weight would always hold him back. Whenever he tried to run and dribble at the same time, he would always get nervous that his weight might let him down, and then, boom! He would always end up tripping and bruising himself somewhere all the time. The other thing that upset him was the fact that he got laughed at and teased in school because of his noticeable weight. At the end of the day, the kitten would always feel self-conscious and insecure about his body weight and felt like he couldn't do anything to fix it. But this kitten was the absolute opposite. He never touched or came across fast food. He barely even eats it. That's because he chooses to stay healthy and eat very well. He eats fruits and vegetables to keep his body strong and healthy. He would never drink any kind of unhealthy drinks. Water was the only drink that he enjoyed drinking since it was healthy and good. And he would also work out to keep his body in shape and stay healthy. Sometimes he would run on the treadmills for fun. Another thing that he did was lift weights. He wanted bigger muscles, so he would train very hard every day to achieve them. Basketball was one sport he enjoyed playing all the time. He would always go there daily and practice and get better at it. He never got nervous when dribbling and running at the same time, ever. He was very confident in himself and his skills. He never tripped while running and ended up getting better every practice. At school, his classmates were very impressed by all of his muscles. They never laughed at him. Instead, they found the kitten very strong-looking and cool. At the end of the day, the kitten was very happy with himself and how he chooses to stay healthy and take care of his body. Next day at school, the fat kitten was getting laughed at and teased during class. He wishes he could stop coming to school forever. Suddenly, he thought to himself that he was done being laughed at every single day. He was going to do something about it so it never happens again. He walked to the white kitten and demanded that he would help him become muscular as well. The white kitten was very surprised to hear this. The white kitten said he would be happy to help, since being healthy is one thing he's good at. So then, the kittens both made a deal with each other. The white kitten invited the fat kitten over to teach him some rules. The very first one was important. The white kitten said to never eat too much fast food. It's very unhealthy, and that's how you gain weight. The second rule was to never drink too much unhealthy drinks like soda. Soda isn't good for the body and has tons and tons of sugar in it. Drinking fresh water was far better than soda in so many ways and reasons. The third rule was sweets, the most addictive food ever. The white kitten explained how eating too many sweets can make us sick and is bad for your teeth. After that, the kitten started to explain how eating healthy foods like vegetables would have a very big impact on your body in a good way. He said the same thing about how good working out is as well. Next, they went to play basketball, and the white kitten explained how doing sports is very good for your body and keeps you moving and motivated. Next morning, the kitten woke up very early for the first time ever. He was always used to waking up in the afternoon. Quickly, the kitten went to the bathroom to get ready for the day. After that, he ran to his room and went straight to his closet and picked out his clothes. Then he sat down for breakfast, but this time it was different. He was going to try a healthy breakfast like fruits. The kitten took a bite of an apple and realized how delicious it was. He enjoyed eating his healthy breakfast and was doing the right thing for his body. After eating his healthy breakfast, he went out to the city and took a little walk and went on an adventure to find the gym. Finally, after a long walk, the kitten arrived at the gym and was nervous to go in. The kitten nervously walked into the crowded, loud gym slowly and was surprised by how strong the people were. The strong people reminded the fat kitten about his friend, who taught him about all the rules to stay healthy. The kitten was determined to work out hard in the gym and be twice as strong as the people. He quickly grabbed the heavy weights and pulled them up one by one. He tried as hard as he could to lift them both up. He was slowly doing it, and boom! He was finally lifting heavy weights. He was very proud of himself for that. After succeeding in lifting the heavy weights, he found out there were rows of treadmills. He quickly hopped into one and started sprinting and dashing like a cheetah. He was sprinting so fast to the point where he lost his balance and fell down clumsily to the ground off the treadmill. He quickly hopped back onto the treadmill and continued sprinting without giving up. Next, he did some tough, hard push-ups several times without falling to the ground and being lazy. After working out hard, he would go and play basketball to relax and take a break. He realized that since he started working out, he never doubted himself and was confident while playing. After having such a rough day, the kitten would come home and eat any kind of dinner as long as it was healthy and good for his body. The kitten did the same thing for months and months. He woke up early and got ready for the day. Then, he ate his healthy breakfast and fresh water. He took a walk in the city and headed straight for the gym. He lifted his very heavy weights one by one, each time getting better. He could run faster every day in the treadmills, slowly getting better at it. Then, he did his push-ups several times without giving up or falling to the ground. After the gym, he would always play basketball and enjoy his time outdoors and being active. And of course, after the rough days, he would come home and have a healthy meal to treat himself. The white kitten was taking a refreshing walk around the park to clear his mind. That's when he froze still and saw something so surprising that his jaw dropped. It was the fat kitten, or muscular. Wow, the fat kitten had changed a lot during these past 5 months. He suddenly spotted his old friend and waved at him. The white kitten waved back with a surprised face, seeing how much his friend has changed. The kittens greeted each other happily and were excited to see each other again. The brown kitten thanked his friend for such good advice that changed his life and made him feel better about himself. As they started to walk around the park, the white kitten was happy that his friend took his useful advice and started to take care of his body and health more. He was really proud of his dear friend for choosing a healthy lifestyle.